Hello and welcome to Nanny Moon's Crochet. My name's Sally and it's Monday the 24th of November 2025 and this is episode number 96. Oh, we're getting near to 100. Thank you for joining me today. It's my daughter-in-law's birthday today, Amanda. So happy birthday, Amanda. I hope you have a lovely day. I'm not sure what you're doing, but I'm sure you'll be doing something nice with David and Cole and Dougie. But massive happy birthday to you. And the first, like I said, hope you've all had a lovely weekend. And weather's been a bit hit and miss here in the UK. It's been raining, then it's been quite nice. So, but that's winter time coming, I expect. I've got a lovely photo to show you. This is from the lovely Heather. Hi Heather. And this is her Granny Goes Random blanket in the lovely Christmas colours. Isn't it absolutely beautiful? The red and the green and the... this was a crochet along. Absolutely love your colours, Heather. This was a crochet along by the lovely Natasha. Morning, Natasha, from Hooks and Stitches. She's had a crochet along going with it's the Granny Goes Random blanket. It's a free pattern from Yarnspirations, and it was lovely to do. Just, I think, looks really effective. Is laid out like that instead of the normal way. Then you just do the little halves and then the no, these are the halves, and then little quarters, 4 little quarter squares and the halves. But it was so lovely to make, and like you can absolutely, like Heather's, you can make it Christmassy, you could do it Halloweeny, you could do it summer, autumny, you could do it all sorts of colours, couldn't you? Absolutely gorgeous. So thank you, Heather, for showing that, and thank you, Natasha, for a lovely crochet along. Now what have I been up to? This is going to be ever such a short video, I'm afraid, because we're doing the festive Fridays, which thank you again for sending in your beautiful pictures, and I absolutely love that little mini series, and I'm sure I'll definitely do it again next year because it's really helped to get on with gifts that I wanted to give, and I'm sure I wouldn't have got them done. They'd have had to been on the back burner for next year. So do excuse me. I know I've showed this in the Festive Friday, but I've worked on this because that Festive Friday mini series is finished. It's in a playlist if you want to go and check out all the lovely projects and things. Now, and because if anybody's new, I'll just explain these 3D squares. Me and again the lovely Natasha, we did oops, what's happening there? Oh, got a little thread there. Just have to see to that. Sorry, just see to that before it gets washed. Little end there. Yes, we worked through. It was the 3D 3D Granny Square book. Was that? It seems like it was years ago, but I think it was only this year. Oh, it feels like it was last year or the year before, but no, I'm sure it was this year, just beginning of the year. And you did, was it 100? I think you did 100. We did 2 a week. I'd got all these beautiful 3D squares. So I decided to make them for my 3 youngest grandchildren anyway, because the older ones have got blankets and I didn't, they wouldn't really appreciate little lions and things. So for the 3 youngest, that's Dougie, Jonathan and Hope, I thought I've put them in rows. So on the first row, we've got a motive, a plain, a motive, a plain, a motive, a plain, and a motive. And then the following row we've got plain. So every 2 rows there's 7 squares. 3, 4, 5. It's going to be 7 by 7. Yeah, it's going to be 7 by 7 anyway, and it's coming really well. Well, for oh, sorry, I hope you're not getting bored. I feel I'm boring myself. So for Dougie's blankets, I'd almost finished them. I'd got 6 more to finish for Dougie's blanket because I'd put them on my wee spinny wheel. So I finished all 6 of those. This is the Stylecraft Special DK in the colour Jade. It's 100% premium acrylic. They suggest a 4mm hook, but I've actually used the 3.5mm hook just to get the sizing right. 295 metres and 322 yards, 100-gram ball, and you can wash and tumble dry. Shade is 2177 Jade. So I have actually managed to finish all the squares, and oops, where are we? And these are the motifs that are left to put on. We've got a waffle, we've got a little cloud, there's a Santa, there's a pizza, a little coffee mug, a llama, and a little sun hat. So those and those. So hopefully next week we'll have a blanket. Look at that pizza, that's lovely, isn't it? So next week I'm sure we'll definitely have a blanket finished for little Dougie. Was that Dougie's? Yes, that was Dougie's. And then after that I thought I'll get on with Jonathan's blanket, because for Jonathan, Jonathan's blanket, which was the red one, I'm doing in red, I'd got 10 more to do. 1, 2, 3, 5. No, I'd got 8. No, I'd got 8 more to do. And I've done 3. So I've just got 5 more squares to do, and I can put Jonathan's blanket together, and his is Starcraft Special DK in the colour Poppy. It's a lovely red. So that's those. So of those blankets, it's a lovely square to make. It's called the Seamless Reversible Solid Granny, and it's by Blossom Crochet. But it's a lovely square to make, because you don't get any. It's reversible, so you can use it either side, and I don't think you really notice, but you don't have this little line that you sometimes join, because you're always going in the corner. You'd always so, and it's always square, but lovely square to make. So I'd highly recommend the Blossom Crochet. It's really nice. I'll perhaps link that in the description box, and just if ever you need a solid granny square, it's really nice to do. So that's that, and then let me show you the pattern first. Where's me? I'm doing this cardigan, my winter wishes. My book's getting a bit dog-eared and to keep it. I'm making this, but like I say each week, I'm not going to put the collar on or the Christmas puddings because I'm going to just have it for a year round. I might do it a little bit longer as well. I'm not sure about having it on my waist. I like them to come just down a little bit further. But this was from the Crochet Now magazine, number 126, issue 126. And I'm using this lovely purple. It's a new fashion, double knitting by Woolcraft. You can get this from, if you're in the UK, you can get it from Toffs or the Original Factory Shop, that stands for. They do sell this, but they don't always have this colour. They just have random colours. But where I get it from is, it's called the Little Wool Shop online, and it's only about £1.40 something, 43, 45 a ball. So, and it washes lovely. This is shade 723, but it's called Imperial. When you look on the website, they call it Imperial. It's 100 gram, 300 meters, 100% acrylic. You can warm, minimum wash 40 degrees, hand wash, cold rinse, short spin, do not wring, do not iron, dry cleanable, do not bleach. But I've made garments and tumble dried them, and they tumble dry fine. Anyway, that's the yarn, and this is my progress. So this is the stitch, and I looked it up because it's the stitch that's, you chain one to turn, and then you do a single crochet and then a double crochet, US terms. And when I looked it up, it's the lemon peel stitch. The Suzette stitch, which is another one that I love. The Suzette stitch is a single and a double in the same stitch. Then you skip one, then a single and a double in the same stitch. I do love that one as well. That's the Suzette stitch. Or I think they also call that the grit stitch. There's all sorts of names, I know, but this is the lemon peel stitch, which is single in the first stitch, double in the second stitch, and then it carries on, repeats a single, a double, a single, a double. You always start with a single and you always finish with a double. So it's a repeat, it's a multiple of 2, and then you just chain one and turn. But anyway, I think the first time I showed you, I'd just done the rib. This is the big rib. Then one time I'd done, I think, 12 rows. Then I'd done 16 rows, and I've just managed to do 8. So it's coming on slowly. That's what I've done. It's coming on slowly, but I'll have to check how much more I have to do, because if that's on her waist, yeah, I've got plenty of this, so I think I will do it, I think, a little bit longer. Yeah, I've got plenty of it, and I'm using, this is a tulip, this is a 5mm hook, which is lovely to use. So that's that. And I did briefly, that's about all I've done, to be truthful, because with doing my festive Fridays, I worked on projects from Monday to Thursday to try and get those done. So I've only had from Friday to yesterday, and sometimes I just haven't really felt like crocheting much at all, and I know that's really bad, but you know, sometimes you just feel like having a little bit of a break, don't you? And I watched a couple of Christmas films, and yeah, just had a nice afternoon. But then frantically I thought, oh my goodness, I've got nothing to show for Monday. So I'm just trying to find, where did I write that? Hang on. No, I'm going to pause. Oh, yeah, I found it. I was looking through, you know, patterns and things, and thinking, what do I need to make any other Christmas presents, or do I need to? Is there anything else I need to make? And I suddenly saw this tutorial, and it's by Christa at the Secret Yarnery, and the pattern is for an easy peasy crochet book cover, and it's really nice. I don't know if I can oops, just a sec. Oh, that's it, I'm back. I just wanted to quickly take a screenshot. It's going to be a book cover, and this is roughly what it's going to look like. I've just done a bit of a snapshot. You can't see that one too well. Oh, my hand's in the way again, but it's lovely textured, and that's what it's going to look like inside. So you do this in like a chunky, and then this is a cotton that you slide your book into. So I will link the pattern because it looks really nice. So I'm using this is a Prim 5mm hook. I do that because you can never see, but it's a 5mm hook, and I thought I'd use this because I suddenly well, not suddenly realised, but I have got some book lovers, and I do like to buy a diary, like an A5 size diary. So I thought this would be lovely. So this is, you can't see that very well, but this says Pebble Chunky 200g, and again this is from the Little Wool Shop online. This it's shade 8079. I'm not sure what that's called. I don't want to put you on pause again. But you can machine and wash and dry. They recommend a 6mm hook. There's 320 meters, but I have got quite a few of these. But I thought that'd be lovely for a book cover, wouldn't it? Or you know, I like to cover books and things like that. So I've got this book, My Best Ideas. I bought this book, probably, I don't know, 5 years ago, and there's nothing in it. Nothing, nothing at all. So, My Best Ideas, I just haven't got any yet. Haven't had any for all that time, but I thought, what a lovely book. So I'm basing it on that, and so far I've literally done that. So that's all I've done. And that'll go around there like that. So then you just crochet up a few more, and then so it's going to look like that, and then you just put this middle bit, you crochet the middle bit, and then but the tutorial she does is lovely, and I think we all know she does lovely tutorials. And this stitch, now, it's like I said, it's called Easy Peasy Crochet Book Cover. There's a tutorial which I can link if you like. She shows you how to lie the book down flat, how to measure any book. And this is just a single and a double and a single and a double. So it's the same as my cardigan, which is the lemon peel stitch. So you just do it in a multiples of 2, but it's a single and a double and a single and a double. Or if you're in the UK, that's a double and a treble and a double and a treble all the way across. So I was quite excited to start that, but I just seem to want to start loads of things and not finish. But this week, my plan moving forward this week is definitely, because I haven't got any Festive Friday to work on, I'll be able to get on with Jonathan's blanket, Dougie's blanket. They will, I'm positive they'll be finished for next week to show you. I'll try and get the book cover done, because that I'm sure will be lovely. I'll probably do one myself actually, because that, you know, they look really nice. And a bit more progress on my cardigan and anything else that crops up. Oh, little Minnie, I didn't know you were there. Oh, come on. Come on. What? I didn't know you were sitting down there. Oh, little Minnie was sitting by Mum. That's nice. Little Minnie, our youngest little dog, aren't you? Little Patterdale Terrier, aren't you? Always on the lookout for people. Where's Dad? Where's your dad? Where's Dad? He loves her dad. She's a daddy's girl. I'm surprised you're in here with me, because you're a daddy's girl, aren't you? What's I saying? You've made me forget what I was saying, little Min. What was I saying? Yeah, put her down. Yeah, I've still got the Crochet Now book to go through. I apologise for not doing that. That needs to be done. I'll do that today, and maybe it'll be out tomorrow. And I suddenly realised as well, a week today, it's the 1st of December. So I'll be doing Vlogmas. I'll be doing a yarn swap with the lovely Natasha. So we're going to make sure we do get that one. I need to get the yarn off to her. Her little packages off to her this week. So I need to get my little tree up and prepare for Vlogmas. Last year I did every day in December. Did up to day 31. Is it 31 days? But this year I've decided just to go up to day 25. I'll do Christmas Eve, then I'll do a quick little video on Christmas Day, but then I think I'm going to have a little break just for a week. Just have a week of not crocheting, or just have a little break. So that's my plan. So exciting things to come. So yeah, I've waffled. This is, I know I haven't showed you much, and it wasn't a very good video, but I do apologise. I'll go and get my breakfast now. So hope you have a lovely week, and I know it's getting a busy time of the year, and so stay safe if you're out and about, Christmas shopping or whatever, you know, stay safe. And if it's, you know, here it's getting cold, so keep warm. If you're in a warm climate, I hope you can keep cool and keep hydrated. So whatever you're doing, whoever you're doing it with, have the best time ever. Love each other, and be kind to each other, and you never know what's around the corner. And I think happy, I just try and spread happiness and joy wherever I go. And I know not everybody can do that or feels like doing that, but if you do, just try and do that. Hopefully I'll go and see my lovely friend Dot tomorrow. Hi Dot. I'll see what she's up to tomorrow, and go and have a coffee and a catch up and spread joy and happiness. And she does the same. We're talking to her, and she said, you know, she tries to say, be kind. Well, no, she's always kind to people, but she tries to say hello to people and chat to people and see how they're doing, because you never know what sort of day someone's had, do you really? So anyway, I'm waffling a little bit, I do apologise. So I'll see you in the next video for the crochet now look through, and I'll see you all then. Love you all. Bye.